SkyDrive is an excellent tool for collaborating on documents, projects, and other files. Because everything is stored in the cloud, there's no need to email files back and forth. Instead, you can work on the exact same file with anyone you want. All the other person needs is a Microsoft account. To get started, hover over the file or folder you want to share, then click the checkbox. Now click the button in the upper right corner that controls the Details pane. As you can see, this opens a small pane on the right. Click the link that says Share, and SkyDrive will open a pop-up window. Here you have several different options for sharing your file. You can email a link to the people you specify, post a link on sites like Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn, or get a general link that you can use and distribute however you want. However, unless you're sharing a document that's meant to be visible to a wide audience, for example a flyer or an invitation, we recommend that you stick with the first option. Enter the email addresses of the people you want to share with. If they're in your contacts list, you'll be able to select them once you start typing. You can also email people who don't use SkyDrive, but they won't be able to edit the file, they'll only be able to view it. Next, include a personal message if you want. Now let's review our last two options. By default, the people you email will be able to edit the file, meaning they can make changes and additions and leave comments too. We'll take a look at how that works in a minute. If you don't want them to have editing rights, make sure you uncheck this box. You can also require anyone and everyone to sign in before they can access the file. This just gives you an extra level of protection in case the link gets forwarded to someone you don't know. But be careful. If you have any friends who don't have a Microsoft account, this will prevent them from viewing it too. When you're ready, click the Share button. SkyDrive will send an email to the people you specified. They'll be able to view or edit the file anytime depending on the permissions you gave them. You'll also find their names listed on the right, where you can change their permissions or remove them altogether. When you're done, uncheck the file. You can also share an entire folder in SkyDrive, so everyone has access to what they need. Just follow the exact same steps as before. However, keep in mind, when you share a folder, all the files in that folder will be shared as well. You can't choose different settings for files within a folder. So how does sharing work? Let's take a look at some of the things you can do. You can work on a document with more than one person at a time. This feature is great for work, school, even planning a potluck dinner like in this example. SkyDrive will let you know who else is working on the document with you, so there's no need to pass revisions back and forth. However, this aspect of Office web apps can be temperamental. You may need to refresh and reopen the file to see the most recent edits. You can also leave comments on a document, for example, to give someone feedback or ask a question. To add a comment, just check the box for the file you want. Then look to the comments section at the bottom of the Details pane. When you're done, click Add. This is also where you'll see comments from other people. So, now that you know how it works, what do you want to share in Office web apps? Maybe a Word document? A presentation? Try some of the features we've talked about today and find out firsthand what SkyDrive can do.